What's good, breadwinners? Sunday, November 2nd. It's your boy Russ back again with Put Some Bread on It, where we don't just talk the talk, we cash the ticket. If you've been rocking with me, you already know we've been cooking. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button or click our link because the goal is simple. Turn your picks into profit. Let's get this bread. Yesterday's picks, we crushed it. 26-9 overall for the NBA, NHL, NCAA football, and MLB. We were right about the World Series, and I cannot believe Arch Manning playing that game yesterday. If he didn't play, Texas would have gotten murdered. Oklahoma and Utah both won too. That's why I always say it's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. Bread stackers know the long game. You win more than you lose, and you stack it up. Let's move on to today's board, and I'm feeling really good about these. Remember, this is just a taste. Full picks are over at putsomebreadonit.com. Links in the description. Let's get it. Pick one, NFL today, Colts Steelers. The Colts are favored by about 3 points in most books. The Colts roughly cover minus 160 to minus 175. Steelers plus 130, plus 145. The total over-under is about 50.5 points. The Colts are 7-1, extremely hot right now. They scored a high performance, and they show up on both sides of the ball. The Steelers have some issues. Their defense is really leaky, taking hits notably in the back end. And though they have veteran talent, the consistency is questionable. Given all that, I expect the Colts to win, likely cover the -3 spread. For the score, I'd say something like Colts 28, Steelers 23. Not a blowout, decent score. Both teams are capable of scoring, but Pittsburgh's defense is under strain. It might stay close to the line, so I'll lean under around 50.5 rather than a high-scoring slugfest. Pick two on the NFL. Jaguars rated the spread. Jaguars are about -3 points favorites. The money line, Jaguars roughly -170, -175. Raiders roughly plus 140, plus 150. Total over-under is about 45 to 45 and a half points. Jaguars are favored for a reason. Their overall team and roster is in better shape than the Raiders. Raiders' offense and execution is terrible. For example, Vegas is low in yards per game and points per game. Jacksonville has a favorable history in this matchup. They cover the spread the majority of the time versus the Raiders. What might hold the Jaguars back and give the Raiders a chance? The Raiders playing at home may be extra motivated to avoid another loss. The Jaguars' road game record has been wobbly. They've had issues winning away from home. If the Raiders force turnovers or exploit Jacksonville's weaknesses, they could take this game. I'm leaning towards the Jaguars to win, cover the spread -3. I'm saying the score projection is going to be something like the Jaguars 27, Raiders 20. I think the game ends up around 45 and a half points because while both teams can score, the Raiders' offensive struggles, and it might not turn into a shootout. Pick three on the NFL. Chiefs, Bills. Chiefs are favored -1.5 to -2 points. The money line has the Chiefs around -130, -135. Bet 130, 135 to win 100. Bills plus 105 to plus 110. Total over-unders around 52.5 points combined. The Chiefs are coming in with momentum. They're narrowly favored despite being on the road. Their coaching and late game execution has historically been strong in tight matchups. The Bills have had recent success versus the Chiefs in the regular season. Buffalo playing at home helps. The total being around 52.5 suggests a decent scoring game from both sides. So this could turn into a shootout. I'm leaning towards the Chiefs winning a fairly close game. Since the spread is small, something like Chiefs 30, Bills 27, I expect 52.5 or very close to it, given both teams' offensive firepower and the matchup history. As for the spread, the Chiefs might cover the 1.5 or -1.5 to -2 line, but it won't be by a wide margin. Pick one NHL, Lightning -118, Utah Mammoth -102. Utah's and ascending team this season and is at home, but Tampa's coaching record is above 600 for the career, and I think Tampa will get back closer to that mark until their core retires. Pick 2, NHL, Blue Jackets plus 122, New York Islanders minus 146. Columbus has had some pretty close games as of late and is one of the best 5-on-5 teams in the league. The Islanders have settled down after a rocky start, and I think they take a close defensive game here at home. NHL bread lock of the day, Devils minus 120, Ducks plus 100. New Jersey has been finding ways to lose money recently, but I think they can pull this one out on the road. Pick one on the NBA. We've got the Hawks plus 172 at the Cavaliers minus 205. Trae Young was just ruled out for 4.5, 5 weeks due to an MCL injury. Cavaliers have pieced together a roster that is outperforming what it looks like on paper. Give me Cleveland at home in a tight contested game that comes down to the last shot. Pick 2 on the NBA, Grizzlies plus 172, Raptors minus 200. Memphis is spending their own superstar, Ja Morant, for this game, which is skewing the line. I'd take the plus 5.5 with the Grizzlies at minus 110. Bread lock of the day, Pelicans plus 430. Thunder minus 590. Lock it and load it. Now, don't let your bread get toasted. I break down the numbers every day on the site. We talk trends, matchups, value plays. You want to learn how the system works? That's where the real bread is made. Quick question for my bread gang. Drop a comment right now. What's your lock for tonight? I'm pinning the best one in the comments. And if your pick hits, I might shout you out in tomorrow's video. YouTube pushes this content when y'all engage. So remember, hit that like, subscribe, and bell. Every click helps keep the picks free and the bread stacking. If you want my premium picks, parlays, and live bet alerts, go to putsomebreadonit.com right now. I post exclusive plays there every morning before the line moves. Don't miss the value. Don't miss the bread. That's all for today's show. I'll see y'all tomorrow with some more heat. Until then, keep your slips tight, your bankroll right, and as always, put some bread on it.